Hello and welcome to Algebra 1 release question number 37. It says which point lies on the line represented by the equation below. We've got 5x plus 4y equals 22. How do we check if a point lies on a specific equation? We just have to plug in the numbers and see if it gives you a true equation or a true statement. So I'm going to start with the ones that don't have fractions. They should be a little bit easier to deal with, hoping that I'll get lucky that one of these will actually work out. If one of these two don't work out, then yeah, I'm going to have to test out some fractions and see if they work out. I noticed though I have a 4 right here on the bottom here, and there's a 4 right here, so I think that won't be so bad. But let's go from the bottom up with this one. Let's start with D and see if that works out. So I'm going to start with D here and see what I got. So I plug in, my x value is 6, my y value is 2. I'm going to plug in 6 and 2 for x and y. So does this in fact equal 22? I'll put a question mark above the equal sign. I don't know yet. So this is 30. This is 8. And does 30 plus 8 equal 22? Clearly not. That's going to be 38, which is not equal to 22. So it's not choice D. That doesn't lie on that line because it didn't make it a true equation. So let's check choice C. We got 5 times 2 plus 4 times 3. Does that in fact equal 22? So again, I'll put a question mark above the equal sign. I don't know yet, but now I know. 10 plus 12, that's what 5 times 2 plus 4 times 3 is. Does that in fact equal 22? It sure does. That one worked out. So choice C looks like the right choice to me. I'm going to show you B and A just so you get a little more practice with the fractions in case you're wondering how that would work out. So let's just see that B and A don't work out. C is in fact the right choice. So yes, if you were taking a timed test, I would say you should stop right there and move on to the next question. Come back to it and check the other two if you still had time. But if you're taking an untimed test, really I see no point in rushing through things and being unsure if you got the right answer. When you have the time, just take the time, especially on big tests or exams. Like, it's the majority of your grade for most math classes is how you do on those big tests and exams, and if you don't spend the time that you could have taken to do the best you can on that test or exam, I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. The numbers don't work out. So this 4 and 4, you could cross cancel that. That could become a 1 and a 1. This would be 1 times 17 on the top, 1 times 1 on the bottom, which would be 17 over 1, which is just 17. Now does negative 5 plus 17 equal 22? Positive 5 plus 17 would, but negative 5 plus 17, no. I should have put a question mark above here. I didn't know yet at that point, and at this point I do know it does not in fact equal that. So not choice B. Looks like that one didn't work out. And we could check choice A. Let's do that quickly as well. So we have 5 times negative 2 plus 4 times 11 over 4. Does that in fact equal 22? Alright, so let's make this fraction, make stuff easier to deal with if we think of it like that, I believe, and cross cancel the 4 and the 4. This, you're going to have negative 10 here, plus, this would be 1 times 11 on the top, 11, over 1 times 1 on the bottom, 1, 11 over 1, that's just 11. Does negative 10 plus 11 equal 22? No, that doesn't work out. So choice A didn't work. Choice C, like we thought, was the correct choice for number 37.